Jai Hind everyone, welcome back to the class of English studies. My name is Arun Kumar, your guide, mentor and partner in the mission of mastering NDA-CDS and SSC English. Friends, so far we have completed three series. First, 100 golden rules of spotting errors. Second, narration, direct and indirect speech. And the third one, question tag. In this class, I have come with a new topic, active and passive voice, which is again a very important topic. Questions are directly asked from this topic in examinations. Now, in this class, we are going to discuss basic and fundamental rules of active and passive voice. And in the following class, we will apply those rules in sentences. Let us start. To start with, first, let us understand what is difference between active voice and passive voice. Active voice. A sentence is in active voice when the subject of the sentence does the work. Means when subject of the sentence is the doer of the work, performer of the work, then the sentence is in active voice. But when the work is done to the subject, means when subject receives the outcome of the work, result of the work, subject is the receiver, then it is passive voice. In active voice, emphasis, focus is on the subject, who is doing or who has done. In passive voice, the focus is on the work, what is happening or what has happened. Let us understand this with example. The cadets completed the drill. Now the cadets here is the subject. Cadets doing the work. What they did? They completed the drill. So subject is the performer of the action. Now in passive voice, let us see. The drill was completed by the cadets. Now the focus is on the work. The focus is on the work. The subject here, the drill, receives the outcome of the work performed by the cadets. कैडेट्स ने जो काम किया उसके रिजल्ट को ये रिफ्लेक्ट करता है सब्जेक्ट इन पैसिव वॉइस. दिस इज द बेसिक डिफरेंस. नाउ let us understand what is the basic transformation rule, how to change an active sentence into passive voice. Let us understand this. There are three steps, very simple, three steps. First step is object comes at subject place and subject comes at object place with by. This is the first step. Object comes at subject's place and subject goes at object's place. Okay. The second step is change helping verb. We have to change be verbs, change helping verbs. And the third one, main verb of the active voice will always be in the third form, past participle form. Now understand this one by one. First step says object comes at subject's place. This is the sentence. He cleans the room. What is subject here? He. Okay. What is object? The room. Okay. Now first step, object comes at subject's place. Now object, the room, coming at the subject's place. Okay. And the subject coming at object's place. Now he comes at object's place, taking the place of object. So naturally he will change itself in objective form. So objective form of he is him, and it will be with by. Second step, change helping verb. Since this sentence is simple present tense, so helping verb, be verb is what? is. We'll understand how these verbs are changed. So age. And the main verb is what? Clean. So we have to always use what? Third form of the main verb. Clean, cleaned, cleaned. So three steps: object at subject's place, subject at object's place. Then helping verb we have to put here, and the main verb will always be in the past participle form, third form. Simple. Now friends, let us understand how be verbs are used in passive voice, how helping verbs are changed in passive voice. Let us understand this. When a sentence is simple present, then in passive voice we will use what? Is, am, are as helping verbs. Suppose the sentence is she writes a letter. So a letter is written by her. When sentence is simple past, then we'll use what? Was oblique were. Example, she wrote a letter. Then passive will be a letter was written by her. So when sentence is simple present, we'll use is, am, are. When sentence is simple past, we'll use was and were. Now, when sentence is continuous tense, whether it is present continuous or past continuous, this is very important. Being is very important. Being. See, that is why I have given this in red. When sentence is in continuous tense, present continuous, then is, am, are plus being. When past continuous, was, were plus being. Being you have to remember. अगर याद नहीं है तो ऐसे, in continuous tense we use ing, so be plus ing, being. So when sentence is in present or past continuous, we'll add being with the helping verbs. Okay. Now, when the sentence is perfect tense, present perfect, been is very important. Been. So if it is present perfect, has oblique have been, past perfect had plus been. So just remember continuous being, perfect been. Present and perfect continuous tense we don't change, passive. Now sentence when it is sentence is simple future and modals. Simple future and modals will use what? Be. Remember be. Will be, shall be. Then must be, modals can be. So when the sentence is simple future or has modal verbs, then we'll use be. Very important. And future perfect will have perfect. Remember perfect will use been. Will have been. So this is how helping verbs, be verbs are used in passive voice. As simple as that. This is the backbone of, you can say, active and passive voice. If you know this, 80% of the topic is done. Now, let us understand pronoun conversion rule. Suppose I in the sentence is at subject's place, and when it will go at object's place, I will change into by me. Why? Because I, when going to object's place, so I will change its form, objective form, into objective form, so I became me. We changed into by us, you by you, he by him, she by her, they by them, and it by it. Why these pronouns are changing? Because subjects are changing their places. Subject is coming at object's place, so it will take a objective form. Yes or no? Now let us apply the rules that we have discussed now on sentences. For revision, simple present is MR, simple past was were, continuous will use being, perfect been, and future and models what? Be. Let us start. She writes a letter every week. Now, what is the object here? Later. What is the object here? Later. Let us start. A later, object came at subject's place, a letter. Now be verb, simple present tense. So simple present what? Is MR. So a letter is. Now write, main verb is changed into past participle, third form. A letter is written. Now by, subject will come at object's place, so by her. Objective form of she is what? Her. A letter is written by her, time reference at the last, every week. Yes or no? A letter is written by her every week. The teacher is explaining the lesson. What is the object here? The lesson. The lesson. Now see the tense. Tense is continuous. B-A-I-N-G, being. So the lesson is MR, is being explained. What? Explained by. Now subject, the teacher. Teacher. Yes or no? He has completed the work on time. What is the object? The work. The work. Now tense, present perfect, been. The work has been. Now completed, V3, completed by. He will change into what? Him. Yes or no? Next, the boys were playing football in the ground. So object, the football were playing, continuous, past continuous. So B-E-I-N-G, being. Now the football was being. Played, V3, played by the boys where? In the ground. Yes or no? The peon rang the bell in the morning. Now object is what? The bell. The bell rang, V2, simple past, was where? So the bell was, ring, rang, rung by the peon. When? Time refers at the end, in the morning. The workers had finished the bridge before the rainy season. What is the object here? The bridge. Bridge. Okay. Tense had, perfect tense, been, had been, what? Finished. Main verb in third form, finished. The bridge had been finished by the workers. When? before the rainy season. Yes or no? You must follow the school rules strictly. What is the object here? The school rules. The school rules. Okay. Must modal verb. So be must be follow, then followed, must be followed strictly by you. Yes or no? They will announce the result tomorrow. What is the object? Comes first. The result. Now, future tense will, future you can see be, the result will be announced. Announced. Okay. By them tomorrow, or you can write tomorrow. The result will be announced tomorrow. So this is how we change the sentences into passive voice when the sentences are based on tenses. Now friends, next we have imperative sentences. How to change imperative sentence into passive voice. We are going to talk three types of imperative sentences here. First, affirmative order or command, means simple order or command. Second, negative order or prohibition, mana karna. Third, polite request or advice. How to change such sentences into passive voice. Let us say, when the sentence expresses simple order or command, then a structure will be let plus object plus be plus v3. What you have to keep in mind here, let is followed by be. Let will always take be. Let us see, open the gate. So can we start with let? Let, what is the object? The gate. Let the gate. Now let will take what? Be. Let the gate be. And B3 in passive voice we always use what? Third form of the verb. Let the gate be opened. Yes or no? Complete the work. Simple order. Let. The work is object. The let the work. Then let is followed by be. Let the work be completed. Yes or no? Now, negative order or prohibition. When there is not in the sentence. Let object, then not be, and then v3. Just you have to add not in that structure. Do not waste time. So let, then object is what? Time. Let the time, not object after object, not, and let, as I said, is followed by be. Let the time not be wasted. Okay. Do not disturb the class. Let object is what? The class. Let the class not. Then let will take what? Be. Then disturb v3. Let the class not be disturbed. Now when the sentence expresses what? Request or advice, how to change into passive. You are requested to, you are advised to, plus v1. Please maintain silence. So request, so you are requested to, yes or no? To. After to, what we use? v1, original form of the verb. To what? Maintain silence. Yes or no? Kindly follow the instructions, advice. You are you are what? Advised. Advised to. After to what? B1 to follow the instructions. Very easy. So three types of imperative sentence we have discussed: affirmative order command, negative order command, and request and advice. We have seen how to change them into passive voice. Friends, now we have interrogative sentences. As you know, there are two types of interrogative sentences. First is yes or no answer type, and the second one is WH type interrogative sentence. Before we move to the rule how to change interrogative sentences into passive voice, one thing you must remember: when we change interrogative sentence into passive voice, we don't change the structure. Interrogative sentence in active will remain interrogative in passive also. अगर इंट्रोगेटिव एक्टिव में है तो पैसिव जब बनाएंगे तो इंट्रोगेटिव ही रहेगा. Let us understand this. First, let us take yes or no type of questions. Did he write the letter? So, as I said, interrogative sentence will remain interrogative in what? Passive voice. So, did he write the letter? What is the object? The letter. Object, yes or no? Now, what is the tense? Tense is simple past, and helping verbs will be was oblique were. So the letter is singular, so we'll use what? Was the letter. Was the letter write, wrote, written. Third form of the main verb. Remember, was the letter written, and question mark. Is she preparing notes? Yes. So what is the tense? Tense is present continuous, remember. So are notes plural here. So are notes, notes object, are notes, being continuous tense, being prepared, third form prepared, are notes being prepared by, she will change into her, then sign of interrogation. Now the next WH type of question, how to change WH type of question into passive voice. What did he write? So let us start in the same way. What? Simple past tense. What we use? Was, were. What did he write? So what was written? Right, wrote, written, and then subject will come at the ends by him. What was written by him? Which book did she buy? So which book? Okay, which book? Book is what? Object here, because she is buying, so she is the subject, so book is the object. Which book? Simple past, so was, where. Which book was bought? Bought. Who bought? By her. Remember, you have to identify the subject and object in the sentence very carefully. Which book did she buy? What is she? She is subject. What is object? Book. So which book was bought by her? Now the third one in WH is very, very important, and it is very frequently asked in examination. Who? Who wrote this letter? So who is changed into by whom. Remember always, who is changed into by whom. Then simple past tense, so was, by whom was this letter. Object, by whom was this letter written. By whom was this letter written. Now who wrote this letter? There is no subject here, क्योंकि कौन लिखा है तो पता नहीं है. So letter is object. By whom was this letter written? Who broke the window? By whom? Yes or no? Simple past was the window, window, window. Now break, broke, broken, broken. Sign of interrogation. Yes or no? So we have discussed interrogative sentences, how to change interrogative sentences into passive voice. Now let's move to the next one. Now friends, this is again very important. When a sentence has two objects, then how to change such sentence into passive voice. The rule says any object can become subject. You can pick up any object of that sentence and bring that object at subject's place and you can change into passive. But prefer what? Person. If object is the person, prefer that object. Let us see. He gave me a book. Me is object 1, a book is object 2. Now, prefer person. So me is changed into I. I, simple past, was given a book. I was given a book. You can write by him. Yes or no? I was given a book by him. Now you can take this object also, a book. If you take a book as the object, a book was given to me by him. Yes or no? So if sentence has two objects, you can pick either of the objects, but you should prefer what? If object is the person. Okay, now friends, this is again a very important one. When the sentence has prepositions, then how to change such sentences into passive voice? Now the question is whether we will keep that preposition in the passive voice or we will remove that preposition. Let us understand this. The rule says preposition remains at the end. If the sentence has preposition, preposition will remain at the end in passive voice. Someone knocked at the door. You can see preposition knocked at the door. So the door is what? Object, the door. Simple past tense was. Third form of knock, knocked. Now knocked, after knocked we have not put full stop here. What? At. Because knocked at. Yes or no? The preposition will remain intact with the verb when we change into passive voice. This is the rule. प्रीपोजिशन को हटाना नहीं है, प्रीपोजिशन को लास्ट में ऐड करना है वर्ब के साथ. People laughed at him. So object him, he. Simple past was. Laugh, laughed, laughed, third form V3. And at, you can see he was laughed at. We are not removing the preposition in passive voice. So preposition will remain intact with the verb in passive voice also. This is how to change the sentence with preposition into passive voice. Now friends, this is again a very important one, causative verbs. When the sentence has causative verbs, how to change that sentence into passive voice. Let us see. Let, make, help, these are the active causative verbs, and we'll see how to change such sentences into passive voice. He made me work. Let us understand what is causative verb. Causative verb is what? When someone causes another person to do an action. Means that person himself is not doing the work, he is causing other person to do the work. I made him laugh. So I didn't laugh, I caused him to laugh. So this is causative verb. Let us understand. He made me work. He didn't do the work. He made me work. उसने मुझसे काम करवाया. So object is what? Me. I. Simple past tense was. Made V3. This is important. To work. In passive voice, we'll use to infinitive, to plus verb, but in active voice, when we use causative verbs, it is bare infinitive. We don't use to here. He made me to laugh is wrong. Sometimes this type of question is asked in spotting error section. They will give you, he made me to work wrong. After me too is not correct. When sentence is in active voice, so it is what? We will use bare infinitive without to. But when it is in passive voice, we'll use to. So I was made to work. She helped me solve it. So I, object I, simple past. So was where I was helped. V3, helped to. You can see to solve it. Now the third one is very important. They let him go. So him, object he, past, simple past. So he was let go. He was let go. He was let to go is wrong. Why? Because no to used with let in passive. This is a special case, remember. This is a special case, remember. He was let go. He was let to go is wrong. But when you have simple causative verbs except let, will use to in passive voice. Yes or no? In active voice, these verbs are followed by bare infinitive, means without to, and in passive voice, to is added before the verb. Yes or no? Now, the next one we have gerund and infinitive as object. When gerund as an object and infinitive as an object, how to change such sentence into passive voice? When the object itself is a gerund, then or an infinitive, then passive voice is possible. Yes, we can change that sentence into passive voice. Let us see. He loves playing cricket. Gerund. He loves playing cricket. So playing cricket is the object, will be taken as object. Playing cricket is what? Why? Because simple present is loved. V3 by him. Now, active voice. She likes to read books. Infinitive here. To infinitive as object. So the whole will become what? Object. To read books. To read books. Now simple present. So is to read books is liked by her. So when we have gerund as object, we can take that complete gerund as object and change into passive voice. And when we have infinitive as object, we can take infinitive in the beginning and change into passive voice as per the rule. So this is all for today. Thank you so much. See you in the next class with questions based on these rules. Thank you so much.